Welcome, dear listeners, to a story from the vast, windswept plains of Mongolia, a land of great khans, mighty horses, and endless sky. Today, we'll hear the legend of a humble horse that brought peace and prosperity to an entire kingdom. Sit back, relax, and let's begin our journey through the Mongolian steppe. Once upon a time, there was a powerful Khan, a ruler respected by all across the plains of Mongolia. This Khan had a magnificent horse, a tall and graceful creature with a coat as white as the snowy mountains. The horse was known as the Khan's white horse and was loved by everyone in the kingdom. This horse was no ordinary steed. He was loyal, wise, and courageous, never hesitating to charge forward when his Khan needed him. Together, they rode through many battles and faced countless challenges, side by side. One night, the Khan had a dream, a vision of danger. In this dream, he saw his own people turning against him, whispering words of rebellion and betrayal. But just as the shadows of his enemies closed in around him, his loyal white horse appeared, fighting off his enemies and standing guard by his side. The Khan awoke with a start. Is this a warning from the spirits? He wondered. He couldn't shake the feeling that his people were unhappy. He grew anxious and began to question the loyalty of those closest to him. To understand the truth, the Khan called a meeting with his advisors. As he looked around the room, he could see worry on their faces. Were they afraid of him, or were they hiding something? One of his advisors stepped forward, an old man known for his wisdom. "My Khan, your dreams may be a reflection of your own worries. But remember, loyalty cannot be demanded, it must be earned." The Khan listens carefully, pondering these words. But despite the wise words of his advisor, the Khan's heart remained restless. He could only find comfort with his white horse, who stayed by his side no matter what. In a moment of doubt, the Khan decided to test the loyalty of his most trusted companion, the white horse. He led the horse to a remote valley, far from the kingdom, and spoke to him. "Go, white horse. If you are truly loyal, you will find your way back to me. Prove that you belong by my side." The white horse walked away, disappearing into the misty hills. For days, the Khan waited, his heart filled with a strange emptiness. The white horse journeyed through the wilderness, facing harsh winds, steep cliffs, and cold nights. He could have easily found a new place to roam freely, but he remained true to his heart. He knew he must return to his Khan. After a long and difficult journey, the white horse finally made his way back to the Khan's camp, weary but steadfast. Seeing him again, the Khan felt a surge of relief and respect for his loyal companion. The Khan runs to greet his horse, embracing him with newfound gratitude. In that moment, the Khan realized the true nature of loyalty. It cannot be forced or tested. It must come from a place of respect and understanding. He had doubted his loyal horse, who had done nothing but serve him faithfully. And yet, the horse returned, showing him what true loyalty looked like. Sho Khan, sitting quietly, humbled by the lesson. Humbled, the Khan called his people together. He spoke to them from his heart, vowing to lead with greater understanding and humility. In doing so, he won their loyalty, not through fear, but through respect. The Khan's heart was at peace, knowing he had learned an important lesson from his white horse, one that would change the way he ruled forever. And so, the legend of the Khan's white horse lives on as a reminder to all who hear it. True loyalty and respect cannot be demanded. They must be earned and given freely. We must never test the loyalty of those who love us, and instead, we should seek to be worthy of it. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you enjoyed this story, please like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more legends from around the world.